Liebe Freunde, dear friends, hello, this is Günther Fellinger from Pax Europiana, today talking about Albania, a beautiful country I have talked so much in my podcast already. You see a lot of topics which I covered, but I would like to cover today that this NATO member is ready for the European Union, together with Montenegro and together with North Macedonia. We have now waited too long. 3 countries are NATO members. They are fully in solidarity with Ukraine and they are very good countries. That's very important in terms of European alignment and the cooperation with the European Union in their foreign policy, in the sanction policy. This is all pretty perfect. It's very windy today, and in beautiful Vienna I am today on the way to the assembly of the Austrian-Albanian Association Society. I will be a proud member of that one, and I call for Albania to join the EU. In my view, the 3 countries who are already NATO member, who are fully aligned with our foreign policy, they can be very easily full members of the European Union already at the next European elections. Mr. Mitsotakis, the Prime Minister of Greece, has proposed the earliest entry point 2033. Yes, I repeat, 33, not 23, but 33. And then he says altogether. Even Sebastian Kurz has proposed for the Western Balkans 29. That's for me, I understand that. That's for Kosovo, Serbia, Bosnia, for Ukraine, Georgia and Moldova, 29, very good. But the countries which are already basically finished with all processes, because they are completely ready, and I can confirm them. I have worked in all these countries. Of course, you know, you have 1,000 things which are not perfect in Albania, in Montenegro and in Austria. You know, it's never that a country has reached a perfection level. That would be nice, but okay, and we will not all be Sweden. And even Sweden took a long time to join NATO and is still outside of the Eurozone. But it's a rather nice place, no doubt. But, you know, the perfection level is too much to ask. What you can do is a certain level of regulatory alignment achieved. Then, of course, to be also ready to implement, more or less achieved. And that you are really politically in the West. And this is the most important question, because that's ultimately what we are, a political union. If we don't really do that, then, I mean, that's the defining element. The value community, the foreign political kind of direction, especially now in the war against Russia and the Russian war against us, or the defense of Ukraine, however you want to put it. And here, as I have seen and I've documented in my podcast, Ukraine, Moldova, Georgia is fully aligned. And that matters most. That's the most important parameter, and that's achieved. So I ask myself, what else? Then there are 100 other things they can be achieved, and they are important, but these are the prime, because the prime factors, because we can discuss, of course, about alignment in consumer direction and environmental standards. You know, that takes a long time, but it won't be better outside. Because inside you have full regulatory supervisory power. Maybe not full in all aspects, because we have not completely Europeanized everything, especially in the justice sector, in the police sector, and in the fight against corruption, political corruption. But we have achieved a lot. And then inside, you basically have to fulfill it. Nobody asks any questions for that. That's your duty. You're welcome. You have to do it. You do it. Or you get fined by the EU Commission. And so that's the regulatory process. Austria gets regularly fined Germany as well for having not fulfilled that or that directive or capacity or benchmark. So inside that's absolutely possible. But politically, to have the countries here, then inside politically, that's very meaningful. And that's why I call we should do that courageously and clearly to get them into the European Union. And we can easily do that they vote in 2024 already, Mr. Mitsotakis. You should be for this 33, serving Serbia, for that proposal expelled from the EPP as a pro-European party. Now we had relatively good progress with the visit of the Chancellor in Thessaloniki, he was, Kosovo, Bulgaria and Serbia, the German Chancellor. Very good. And we had also this joke of Prime Minister Rama about introducing the Prime Minister of Macedonia as Western Bulgaria, because making a joke that they have to change the name a second time now to please the Bulgarians. That was a joke, obviously. Everybody went ballistic in Macedonia. But the idea is not to change the name there, but the idea is that they have a lot of unrealistic expectations to be fulfilled, and that's completely wrong. That's completely wrong. And here from Vienna, I call. That's, by the way, Vienna 15. Very nice district. A lot of nice people here. They are all from Southeastern Europe, many of them, most of them, and they want to be that their fellow countrymen are also inside the European Union, and our whole union would work much better like that if we have achieved that level of compliance. That's what I will call today very loud and clearly for. And of course, the logic is that 3 NATO allies have achieved this fundamental alliance and allegiance to the West. And while they have problems, it's like somebody with problems you can help a bit, but they are in principle with us. So that's good. So basically that's the idea, to get this done, to start here and there with them, and in 2024 their members can already roam around the European Parliament, maybe without voting rights for 2 years. Then we can do the accession process completely. But it's the much better idea, and it's the answer to the war, and it's the way I propose this. 3 NATO allies in the European Union in 2024, and expel Mitsotakis and Vučić from the EPP. Yeah, that's my conclusion here. I will give more statements during this day, and please speed up EU enlargement of the NATO allies and get the rest into NATO. Thanks a lot, all the best. More to come from Pax Europiana. Bye.